Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are working on our audio upgrade on our Dars charger. So what we're going to be adding to the car is a 8-inch woofer that's going to go next to the rear 6x9s, and we're going to be adding an amplifier, and we're keeping it all Alpine since that's what's currently in the car sound system is Alpine equipment. So we're going to keep it right as close as possible. So we also bought some Boss wires. We're going to try these out and see how they complement the Alpine equipment. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so we got the back end or rear speaker, I don't know what they would call this, but we got to take it off. Basically the steps to take that off is that you got to lower your your rear seats, and then you have to take off your side pieces. Hey, can you hand me one of those pieces so I can show it? So this is a 10mm. So basically there's a 10mm screw that you got to take off. They take this piece out. Kind of goes like this. I don't know if did you get this? So it's a 10mm screw you got to take out, and then there's a clip that you have to push down. So you take the best way to do it is you took a little crowbar here and you wedge in there and you push this down, and that allows you to take this piece out. Once you take this piece out, you can then pull this out. There's two plastic tabs that's on this side and down on the end, and then there's also another clip. With this clip, all you have to do is slide, so this piece basically slides out. Now you got to be careful with it because there's a rubber right here and along the sides. Now I know from other videos that I was looking at on YouTube, what they kind of recommend is to take these off, but I'm trying to avoid from doing that because that's where your airbags are at, and I'm just really don't want to go through the process of having to try to take the sides off and had to deal with taking off the battery and a lot of other steps. At some point I'm pretty sure I will have to disconnect the battery to add the amplifier, but we're just going to take it one step at a time. So right here is where the speaker is going to go. I don't know if you can get that, but they have a sound deadening cover over that hole right now, so we're going to have to take that off, and so we can add the speaker right there. I'm going to try to reuse part of that so I can seal the speaker so we don't have any loss of sound when we mount the speaker in, but I'm going to kind of show you that process as we go along. Unfortunately, it's a small space. It's kind of tough to get in here and get everything done and actually show you as the process goes along. But I will kind of film as much as I can and just kind of show you what we do next. Alright. Okay. We've finally got the soundproofing off of the hole, which is you really have to muscle it out. But now we're ready to get our subwoofer in here. So what we're going to do now is set our subwoofer in, see what it's going to look like, and then get the right screws and pieces so we can go to the next step. Alright, we finally got the speaker installed. It wasn't as straightforward as I had wanted it to be. The physical size of the speaker actually didn't fit into the stock holes that's in the car, so we had to kind of modify it a little bit so it's not rattling inside. I'm still getting rattles from the car, but I'm not sure if it's from the panels because they're so loose right now because everything's apart, or if I actually got to come back in and put sound deadening around parts of the deck. But at this point I'm going to go ahead and reassemble the car and see what I got. But I just wanted you guys to kind of see the speaker and what it looks like and actually what it kind of sound like. So here we go. Improvement in the way it sounds. It's a lot more aggressive. I think I just need to get everything buttoned up, get all my wires tightened back in. I still got a bunch of wires all over the place. I do have my CB wires back there, so I can get all that ran back to where it's supposed to go, and along with the amplifier wires. But I think I'm getting pretty close now. I just wanted to kind of show you this part of it and go from there. I'll let you know how it works out once I get everything back installed. All right, we got the car back together again, but let's just say that we went through extended steps to get it where we wanted to. I did have to go out. I did have to order up some soundproofing to put in between the panel and the metal pieces. I had to do the top panel and also had to do the lower panel. And also had to put some in the side panels. But the sound is way better. Once again, adding that woofer really gave it a larger range, and also just increased the overall performance of the stereo system. So, you know, the steps of going through, there's a little module that sits on top. We had to insulate that because that was actually rattling into. It's just pretty amazing when you go through this process, the different things that you could find that you can shake and rumble inside of a car. But even that, you know, maybe farther down the road, we might revisit this just to add a little bit bigger woofer or something else down the road. But as of right now, I'm definitely satisfied with what we have. So once again, we got more adventures coming down the road. We got some more mods and different things that we're going to be trying with the car, along with other cars that we are going to be working on. So until then, I see you on the next one, guys. Take care. Be safe.